The Ballon d'Or, an award recognizing the best football player in the world, has always been a target of criticism. For many, it's just a competition between journalists and voters, who often pick their favorites based on friendships or personal interests. It's no surprise that this award has faced harsh criticism, even from legendary players like Johan Cruyff, one of football's biggest icons, who strongly expressed this opinion. Cruyff, known for his genius on the field and his 3 Ballon d'Or titles, 1971, 1973, and 1974, said, "The Ballon d'Or is just journalists and people voting for their friends. For me, it means nothing." This statement reflects a mindset that goes beyond mere frustration with the award. He believed football is, above all, a team sport, and that awarding one single player doesn't do justice to the effort and contribution of the entire team. From 2010 to 2015, the Ballon d'Or merged with the FIFA World Player Award, creating the FIFA Ballon d'Or. This partnership between France Football and FIFA aimed to combine forces to crown the best player in the world, but it quickly became clear that there were differences over how the award should be managed. FIFA wanted greater influence over the selection criteria, while France Football wanted to maintain its editorial independence. In 2016, the partnership was dissolved, and the Ballon d'Or was once again organized exclusively by France Football, while FIFA created its own award, the Best FIFA Football Awards. The result of this separation was the emergence of 2 distinct awards, but with similar objectives, to recognize the best football player in the world. But did that make things clearer? The fact that there are 2 awards didn't reduce the criticism about voting impartiality. In fact, as we saw in 2024 when Rodri won the Ballon d'Or and Vinicius Jr. won the Best, the divergence between the awards showed that different criteria are used to define what it means to be the best player. Doesn't that just make everything more confusing? Rodri had a brilliant season with Manchester City, while Vinicius was key in winning the Champions League and stood out with the Brazilian national team. This sparked a debate about which award truly reflects what's more important in football, individual impact or collective effort. These differences reinforce Cruyff's critique that the Ballon d'Or and similar awards often don't reflect the true excellence of football, but rather the personal interests and popularity of certain players. And of course, the criticism doesn't only come from Cruyff. Players like Cristiano Ronaldo also question the award. Ronaldo, speaking about Rodri's win, said, "Vinicius, who's doing a fantastic job. He deserved the Ballon d'Or. It was unfair. I'm saying this in front of everyone. They gave it to Rodri. He deserves it too. But Vinicius won the Champions League, scored in the final. The other issues aren't important. When you deserve it, you should get it." Zlatan Ibrahimovic, ever the controversial figure, also shared his opinion about the award. To him, the Ballon d'Or is a prize for flavor of the month players, and he considers himself the best in the world. Luis Suarez raised an interesting point. The Ballon d'Or is an individual prize, and it doesn't reflect what the team has done. "I had a good season, but football is a team sport, and we should reward the collective." Frank Ribery, after a fantastic season, was also left out and vented. "I had a fantastic season, and in the end, who won the Ballon d'Or? I'm not going to say I'm happy about that. They didn't recognize me, that's a joke." Robert Lewandowski's criticism in 2020, when the award was canceled due to the pandemic, is also an example of how the Ballon d'Or can be seen as unfair. For me, the only thing I can say is that, in a way, I won the Ballon d'Or. I can't do anything about it, but what happened in 2020 was very important for my team and for me personally. These examples from top players who've questioned the award show that, even the most successful ones, have their reasons to doubt the effectiveness and fairness of the Ballon d'Or. The award, although prestigious, continues to reflect a system that often favors popularity and the personal interests of voters, rather than accurately evaluating a player's performance and impact within the collective context of football. So, while the Ballon d'Or maintains its historical status, it continues to spark debates about its true relevance. Does the award truly reflect excellence in football, or is it just a way to give visibility to those in the spotlight based on popularity and connections? The discussion continues, but football, with its collective essence, remains the true star, often overlooked by awards that seek to highlight only the individual. So what do you think? Do these awards really represent who's on top in football, or are they just a big marketing play? Let me know in the comments.